Tomorrow you wake up and say, oh, what do I need to do today? So you look at your issues. They say, oh, this one. How do you see your issues? You just click here. You see all the issues listed. So you say, oh, I remember I need to do this. So I click just to see anything else I need to read or not. Description, nothing blank. It just says need to change the hello world text. So let's do this. So imagine this is your task that you need to do. So I change it. Maybe I just change it to hi or whatever, yeah? Just pretend this is the task that we need to do. So I save this and consider if it's done, you're happy with this and it matches this. For example, description, I can put change the text to hi. Okay? Then I update. So this is what I need to do, the specifics of it. So in the code, I've done this. Finish, right? So now I can go back to GitHub Desktop. So I use GitHub Desktop as the tool to push up to github.com. There's another way to do it by typing in commands, but there's a lot of text to type. So for beginners, right, rather we use GitHub Desktop visually. Visually, we can just type stuff and all that. No need to type in commands and all the nerdy stuff. Okay. So what am I going to call this? Description. I can copy and paste if I want to. I can say change hello world to my name. Oh, it's supposed to be my name. Okay, let's make this proper. So this one no need to change it to my name. Let's pretend we're actually doing it as a task. So I will put my name here. Okay. So now it follows exactly the task that I wanted to do. Okay. So I use desktop, GitHub Desktop. What do I type here? I can type almost the same description. So I know that they're linked. It's linked to the same issue. So changed hello world, or just put change text to my name. Right. And then here, description, I can put for here, this issue number 1, right? I can close this issue. I can say closes number 1. Number 1 stands for issue number 1. It will understand what you're trying to do. The word closes is special. It will know that you are trying to close issue number 1. Okay. So now I click on commit, and you can see here some are in red, some in green. Here it's saying that okay, this line has been removed and this green has been added. Yeah, but both are line number 9. So this line part of line number 9 has been removed, and this one has been added. What is the actual change? It's highlighted here. So red means taken away, green is added. Okay? So this becomes a quick way of describing to people the changes made, rather than telling them one long winded story of, I did this change, that change in what line number, whatever. Just tell them, look at the repository, look at the commit. Okay, so now I click on commit. Then I need to push. So what happens while it's doing that, you can see here already, became red, became closed. Automatically GitHub will close it for you. So it means that this issue has been closed by this. See? It also automatically tells you this message. This issue closed. Closed in this commit. Commit is always a 6-digit number. So you can click here and you can see what is this that you have done. There. It says change text to my name. And then I put here in the description text, I put closes number 1. So now this is linked. So you can have tasks in your github.com account by opening up issues. Okay? Then you close them as and when your code you finish the changes. Yeah? Other things you can do is like issue let's create a new issue. This time we create a bug. So usually bug for me I'll just put capital so I know very clearly it's a bug. Maybe bug program does not run properly or something. So for example, usually the bug will be more descriptive, like when you release your code to the public and then the bugs are being reported, you can put them all as issues here, like this. So here, labels, right, you click, there is a pre-built one already called bug, so click on it, then a label will be applied. Then you just submit, like creating a new issue, except it's for a bug. Okay, it's meant to report a bug. So after you click submit new issue, you wait a while, it will appear here. So I put the label bug so it's easier to find. When I go back to the issues list here, I can see very clearly there's a bug because of the label. Okay. So this is how you can create bug lists or issues, so on. Okay, another thing you can do is milestones. You click on milestone. Let's create. Yeah.
After you clean the say the bug doesn't work properly,
yes.
how you so called put in the issue, post the issue.
Oh, okay. So it's same as the issues. You just click on new issue.
Okay, okay.
And you type whatever it is you need. Okay. Just the special thing is the label here. You put a bug, so that you yourself know lah. You put a label there.
After writing the description, go to the label.
Yeah, put a label there. Okay. Yeah.
And then
enter. Then you click on submit new issue. Yeah. Okay. So after that, it will appear here. It's like a normal issue, except I denote it as a bug by putting the label there.
Click submit new issue, it went into the
Okay, and you click on submit, then you click on issues again here. It will show you the list of issues, and that will appear. Okay. So same thing, this becomes an issue. So once you fixed it already in your code, then you just put closes number 2, okay, in the description. Then it automatically will close this one. Yeah? Okay, so then milestones, right? Milestones are for you to gather, like specifically, I want to finish this whole set of issues, or I want to fix this whole set of bugs. So I'm going to put this whole set into a specific milestone. Like here, click on milestone. Right now it's 0. So we create a milestone. Maybe I call this version 0.01. My very first version of the code that I'm creating. Then, so title can be anything. Usually I just put a version number. Then I click on create milestone. So now I have a milestone, nothing inside there because I've not put issues inside. So let's say issues, now I click back on issues. Now for this one, I want to put it in milestone number 1, and the first milestone. So I click inside, and here, milestones, now I click, just now it's empty because I did not create a milestone. Now there is, I can select here. And yeah, so it becomes part of milestone 0.01. So now I click back on issues, just to click on the milestones button. Now I click on milestones, there's one there. And inside here, you see there is one issue that's open. So I can click on the milestones. Okay, okay.
So after that, you click on the milestone, and there's a set milestone, there's a box. So it's filter milestone. What you put down there?
Okay, let's see. Milestone like this. Yeah. New milestone.
New milestone. Yeah.
Put whatever you want. Here, mine will be the next one, 0.02. Then just click create milestone. Okay.
Yeah, I did that already.
Yeah. Okay. Then now you click on issues again.
Yeah, correct. Then go to the milestone, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Then so the issues now you need to put the issue inside the milestone. So you click on this issue because I want to edit this issue. Okay.
Because now I go to the screen, it doesn't look the same as yours.
Okay, which part?
So there's a set milestone, there's a filter milestone, and not.
You just click on issues, and then you'll see. You just click on this. And then you'll see your issue and the milestone number 1 there. One milestone.
Click on the issue. So there's a milestone, and then
down. Click on this, and then you check the milestone. Yeah. So you must have at least one milestone there. Okay.
No, I follow my feet. I create a new issue. Then I just change then I assign to myself. So I did that with the GitHub platform, right?
Yeah.
Then after that, I know the trend. Right, I want to change that.
Yeah.
I got this issue, right? I must move the program.
No, yeah, that means you make a change in the program.
Then I'll pull the program, right? Then I will change it, right?
Yeah.
I'm done with the change, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You must save. Save, yeah. Control S. Or I think yes, S is already. Oh, that's the aspect saving, not save. Control S. Control S.
This is control S, right?
Yeah, also okay.
Press this one. Then save it. Then after that, then how about
Okay, so go back to GitHub desktop.
no desktop.
Yeah, desktop is not okay, yes. So now you type a description for it. Usually follow the same issue. Like mine. I'll show you again. So like I close one, I just repeat a bit of this. Okay. So here, just now I made a code change for this issue. So this one is linked to, okay, I go to GitHub desktop history. Yeah. I did this just now. So I just name it the description that kind of matches the issue, so that I know it's linked. Right? It makes sense to me. I know it's linked. Here is change text to my name. So then after that also in the description I put closest number 1. So number 1 is this issue. So GitHub automatically will look at the word closest. It will know that you are trying to close the issue. What issue? Is the number that immediately follows the word closest. Okay? So the closest, the issue number must put a hex sign. Okay? Hex sign and then the number.
No, so that means at the GitHub.com we raise an issue. Then we go to the program to address.
Yes, correct.
After we address the issue, we go to the GitHub or the desktop to close the issue.
Yes.
Then after you close the email, so you will not so I already done with it. Right, I already done the change with it, right?
Okay, wait, and here description you can put closest number 1. Yes, closest the space, number, X, 1. Okay, can we?
So what I make the change in the program, it will reflect here.
Yes.
Right. Then I will come to the desktop to do this closing.
Yeah.
Then I just commit.
Yes. Commit and then need to do the after that the button.
And then I back to
yeah. So now it goes to GitHub. GitHub will process this. It will, when you look at your issue, it will become
because I open the issue, GitHub. So when I close, I press the close GitHub. People.
Or you will know because next week you come and say, I forgot what they do already. Then you know, oh, okay, I finished this work, All the work you finish becomes a issue that close.
So now it's already. So I go back to the. GitHub.com.
You click on this, it will automatically be closed.
This one is the open one.
Then close.
So I go to see.
So you have to click on close.
Oh, you want to see what is the.
Yes.
So you already assign to somebody.
So right now you assign to
And then
yourself.
somebody will go to the user and make the change. Then the person will go to the desktop there to give the code.
Yeah. Okay, any other questions at the moment? Okay, so for milestones is a way to gather group all your issues that you want to work on currently. So back to here. Okay, This issue number 1, maybe I want to put it in milestone 1, 0, my first milestone also, which is 0.01. So I click here. So now this becomes part of milestone, the first milestone. I can click on this thing also to see everything in the milestone, the shortcut, by clicking here. Okay, so I have 2. Inside the milestone, I got 1 open, I got 1 closed. Yeah. This one. Yeah. And then it tells you also how much is complete in the milestone, 50% complete, because there are 2 issues. One is closed already, but one is open, so 50% done. Okay. This is how you can keep track also of your progress forward. So milestone could be anything, could be maybe for today. You can put this as today's date also. The things I want to finish for today, then all the issues are there. Okay. And then tomorrow I'm going to do as well. So you can use this also for your learning, your progress. Like your today I want to learn more about, I don't know, specific stuff like variables or whatever. So some people, they even use GitHub to organize their life. They don't put code there, but they just put issues. And then when they finish, they just close it. Like, oh, I want to learn piano in 1 month, whatever. Finish, done already, just close the issue. Or today I want to watch this particular movie or whatever, I want to remind myself something. I want to read this book. So some people use that as a way to keep track of stuff in their life. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Back to more of this. So okay, so let's create another project. So you all do this, follow these steps. Okay. Right click on the solution name. Solution is the very top name. So it's called, in our case, probably if you didn't rename, you follow my slides, it's called C# Essential. So right click on the word C# Essential. C# Essential. Okay, let me go to Visual Studio for that. Okay, so here, you right click on this name here, the top. This is the solution name. Not the hello world. Hello world is the project. Okay, right click on solution name. And then there is add. Okay, add new project. Okay, add new project. Okay, add new project. You can call it. Okay, then same thing. We want to do a console application. So for y'all, you know where to click. The very top, you see one whole list of project types that you can create. For y'all, you click on console application. At the bottom, click
Up one.
Yeah, topmost. Then click on the next. For me in Mac, it's called next. For y'all, I think it's button something else. Yeah. So same. Yeah, .NET. Choose .NET 5. So now, solution name is blanked off, cannot, because it's on the same solution, right? So you cannot edit. You can only give the new project name. Okay, here, yeah. So choose console application. For Windows, it's different. This is for Mac. It looks different. Windows, you all just choose the first option there. It's called, just remember, you need to look for the thing called console application. Okay. Then click on next. Okay. Well, okay, let's choose .NET 5. Okay. Now the name, I can call it something else. Maybe Hello World 2. Hello World 2. Okay, like that. Okay, all right. Then I click on create. Okay. So now I have 2. See, I have 2 projects now. This one and this one. Yeah?
Sir, this one next one what for it, sir? I don't know.
What?
Okay, yeah, then great.
Yes, so solution name must be the same because we're adding it to the same solution. We're just making override. Okay, right, so now you're one call for yeah, okay. Okay, anyone has any problem with making another project? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh yes, because of the right design is side of the right. You don't put that. Oh well, I need to. Oh yes, because if this is the correct way, this also the design must be separate. Must be separate. Yeah. Oh, that will be Oh yeah, yeah, because this one, this is the thing more, right? You don't need it. It's an extra thing.
Someone is like, not excited. What's the difference? And then, do we have, it's like different from what we download from. Like the difference between. You mean it's like a download?
Okay, that's the things that don't worry. Go on.
It's a wrong question. Okay, let's say you are that is got nothing to do with how we are.
Oh yeah, standard, this standard template. So you can remove this, you delete the way. You're right. So when you first start off a totally new project, you always get the same thing. This is standard template code that will be there. So you don't like it, you just delete that. Yeah.
Oh, this green means something.
Oh, green means you have made a change. So GitHub is no, you cannot delete the. Oh, you delete what? Oh, that's correct. Okay, so when you run, you all discover. I know you all try and run, right? Which is good. It's good to experiment, huh?
How to change the name?
You mean you want to change this? Only oh, then maybe you start the change. You change the. You want the project name. You want this name. Oh, so you right click on this. I think you can rename it. So this name, but after you rename, let me see.
The default name program.cs is it the same as the class? No.
Default program name.
It's always program.cs, isn't it?
Oh yeah, always program.cs. Yes.
Because of the class name.
Okay. The default file is always program.cs, and then the class name will be the same as that. So the class name actually follows the program. Can? What? Can change name or cannot? Okay, you press enter. Okay, done. Okay, then you manually change the name. Yeah, change the name. Yep, any other?
When I created the second file, instead of program, I just void the attachment hello tool, right? I didn't realize I hello tool. Okay. Then, how Sometimes I go to the desktop, I only see how about the earlier one.
Ada level is another input.
So how about the first one?
The first one, I can click on this one. And just going to remove this different thing. And all these are the other one, correct? The initially.
I don't see the other one.
Oh, I must click it. Click the individual file.
Yeah. Oh, it's the only you say
Yeah, because you already commit, so it becomes history.
Oh,
It's what you already did previously.
then here is because I haven't committed.
Yeah. So these are the current changes that have not been committed.
So if I commit, then means what?
Yeah. So it goes up to bit down.
Then I must run.
Yeah, you can run if you want, all the way to run. Sometimes you can just commit. If you're quite sure that it runs properly. So we run is to test whether it's okay.
So just now you mentioned about the mouse code. So in order to do the mouse code in the first one, I just click mouse code. Yeah, I'm going to delete that. I will create a new test layer. Then mouse one I can put anything
Yeah.
then date
Up to you. Or you can just scroll down and click on the red mouse code.
Then how do we know this red mouse code what is under this?
Oh, up to you. So you click on issue. Okay, you can click on the, you need, okay, let's say you click on the close one. Close. So yeah, this one, you click on this. No, I want to change this. I want to put the mouse, this inside the mouse.
Put this issue.
Yeah, click on the issue. Here, under mouse, click on it. Okay, so you scroll down, you can set, you scroll down, click on this.
Yeah,
okay, so now this issue becomes part of this master. This is how you make the issue belong to the whatever master you want.
So now pick it up also.
So to take it out, you click on the word master and you click clear this master. Yeah, okay. Yeah. A lot of master.
Depending on what you do.
Yeah.
Then you can just check which one.
Yes. So you scroll up. You have to click on this one. Then you will see the master button. Click on the master button. Click on this. Click on edit. Okay. Okay, so now you're wondering how to run. Oh, is it correct? Oh, that means your code is not using this which is just telling you that you're not using it. Okay, so how do you run this? So now you have two projects. How do you run this one? You have to set this as a startup project, okay? So what you do is you right click on the project you want to set. So my project name is called Hello World 2. I right click. Yes, set as startup. So now if you notice this one becomes bold. Okay? The bold one is the one that is the startup project. So if I click here, then I can see here. This one is bold. So now when I click on the play or the run button, I am running the second project. Okay? So we get many different projects in one solution, but only one startup project at one time, at one point in time. Okay? So that I see hello world. I don't see the one that I did just now.
So how does the program then?
Yeah. The set to set a startup project. Okay. Right click. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you click on play. Okay. To run this project. Okay. Then okay. So back to GitHub. Now you can do a commit. So like here now, when I go back to my GitHub desktop, I see some changes specifically for Hello World 2. So there's a program.cs, which is the code that I have just added in. And also there's this project file. So this one is for internal use by Visual Studio. It tells it what has been done, like we created a new project and so on. So we can ignore this. As a programmer, we are most interested in all the .cs files. Okay, .cs stands for C#. Yeah, it's a C# file. Okay, C# file extension. Yeah. So now I can put maybe initial commit. I can type a description, initial commit of Hello World 2 or something descriptive like Hello World 2. Yeah? Initial commit of Hello World 2. Then I commit to main. Okay. Then I need to push. Okay, and yeah, then I go back to Visual Studio. Okay, then some of you will notice you got some colorings here happening. Here. Let's say I have done a commit, so that I've not made any changes yet. Now, if I make a slight change, let's say I do hello world, I make a change like how are you, for example. I just change the text a bit. Then for some of you may see a color here. Okay? The color is either red, green, or yellow. Yellow means there's a change on this line. So if you see a color, that's what it means, the color here. Okay? Yeah. So if I save, yep. Some of y'all may see a color. Okay? Some of y'all may not. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to just delete this. That's just an example. Okay. Okay, so far any questions? Alright. So now we carry on a bit. So startup project, right click, and then you run it. It's just a repeat of what we just did, okay? Just that it's in words form.
Just you mentioned
Yeah.
commit, we see what?
Commit for
the Hello World 2.
Okay. Oh, okay. Then yeah, just put initial commit to Hello World 2.
Initial commit for Hello World 2.
Yeah, okay, the slides, okay, the slides are the like official ones, but the 3 courses. So, but if you look at it, it's sometimes a bit hard to follow. So I simplified it a bit. Okay? So later on, after ignore to let you all have, there's a PDF version, I think, from the last run. You should have it. I'll let him know to put it up in you have a common place to download all your items, right? Yeah, I'll tell him to put it there.
Just now you mentioned the initial commit of Hello World 2. That one is for what?
Oh, because in case sometimes like what we just did, for example, we pretend that we created a second project. So then we just make a commit. So put it in GitHub also. The change.
So when we type the word initial commit of Hello World 2, then this sentence goes to where?
Oh, in GitHub. So you go to your github.com. You can see
the title of
yes, the title of the commit.
Yes. Title. It becomes the title of the Hello World 2.
No, it becomes the title of the commit. So you click on this. You scroll up. You want to click on C# Essential. Now you will see. Then this initial commit. So you click on commits. This is what we just did. This is the title of this commit. Now you click on this. inside the commit, you'll see all these changes there. So this is done by Video-3. You can ignore this down. The program.cs here. This one is what we did as we added this.
So once I commit that name, then every time you'll be different.
Yeah, so this is up to you. You can type whatever you want for this. This is the description.
Let's check commit this.
Right now.
Second, I go to our working and do it.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually what is the commit? How is this like? So tell me what.
To tell you yourself, describe the commit to yourself, so that you know what's going on. For example, this whole thing is initially the initial commit, is like the first commit you did.